Hello and welcome to another stream DIY video.
One question that we both get asked almost on a daily basis is how do I grow on Twitch, or how do I get partnered on Twitch? And honestly, it's a super daunting question to answer.
There is no set formula to growth on Twitch. We've both put off making this video for a very long time because basically what works for one person will not necessarily, work for another. Even with basic advice like use a webcam, it helps your viewers connect to you better as a streamer. That can be very bad advice for someone who is, let's say, creating content around immersion or insight into what they're streaming. Or even for someone that may just have crippling anxiety over having a webcam on them. The truth is, although having a good quality webcam is solid general advice, it isn't good advice for everyone.
Even we had very different paths to Twitch partnership, and me and Beardly create extremely similar content.
I personally built myself up through streamer groups on social media. I was offering insight and tech help on how I created certain effects and scenes on stream. And it took me 2 years to reach Twitch partnership.
I built myself up within the Sea of Thieves community nearly 2 years after the game actually launched, primarily on Twitch. And I did this by focusing on building a strong community focused on positivity within gaming. And I got Twitch partner within my first year of streaming.
Show off.
What?
Anyway, with that in mind, we've both sat down and thought very hard and believe we genuinely have come up with the golden rule to growth on Twitch. But right, let's get into it.
So here it is.
The golden rule to achieving goals and growth on Twitch is...
enjoy creating content.
Wait. Before you close the video, let me explain exactly what we mean by this.
So you'll often hear the advice, stream to have fun, not to make money. And yes, there are some people like myself who did start out streaming just as a hobby, and then it grew into something else.
But I started content creation from day one to build a business or brand, not just to have fun. And neither approach is wrong. But what is important is that no matter why you get into content creation in the first place, is that you have to absolutely be enjoying the whole process and having fun with it.
The reason is that if you are looking for growth, building a business or making revenue, it requires an incredible amount of work and effort, and usually a lot of social and family compromises.
This can result in a lot of frustrations, resentment, and ultimately burnout. Don't get me wrong, we all have those days where we just don't want to create content. And we all have very different ways of dealing with that situation. But if you're getting to a point where you're stressed, fed up, frustrated with content creation in general, continuing to do the same thing but expecting different results isn't going to do anything. You need to find a way to reignite that passion for content creation.
Now, whether that's changing the game you play, changing your schedule, finding someone to collaborate with, or just completely rebranding, the chances are that you already know what needs to change for you to start enjoying making content again. And although it can feel really daunting and there's a chance it might fail, it's way better than just grinding out again and again, doing the same thing over and over, or by taking time off and then coming back and then doing the same thing, and then you end up in the same situation a couple of weeks later.
Now, of course, we're not going to leave it there. Although we do both honestly believe that the golden rule to Twitch growth is enjoying content, here are a few of our own personal kind of tips to keep you or to get you on that path.
Don't make excuses. It's very easy to get frustrated and just blame things on anything and anyone. You know the old records like,
they're stealing my views.
I don't have the equipment.
I have no support at home.
My cats won't stop interfering with my stream.
That was oddly specific. Okay, moving on. Look, the point is, everyone has hurdles, and I know we are making light of this situation right now. But some certainly have bigger hurdles than others. They have to work harder to reach the same levels as others. And in a lot of cases, it really isn't fair. But now, at best, you can either, try and jump over those hurdles, smash through them, or even use those hurdles as a focus of your content.
What will never work is revolving your content and your social media presence around throwing your hands up in the air and saying that you can't get growth because of these issues, which, by the way, is very different to talking about mental health issues and maintaining honesty around the struggles of the platform. Proactiveness, solidarity, and positivity will not only resonate better with your audience, but it will help keep you focused on the enjoyment aspect of creating content.
And finally, honesty is the best policy. Unless you're a VTuber or a puppet. Anyway, our point is that it's always best to be incandescently you. Meaning, it's best to create the content that you want and enjoy rather than trying to emulate someone or something else.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with taking inspiration from something or someone and then making it your own. And at the end of the day, no idea is truly unique. But what you can't do is look at what someone else has done and then compare it to your own brand and wonder why you're not getting the same results. That is a fast track to resenting content creation.
It's like having a job that you absolutely love. Being happy with the salary that you earn, and you love all your colleagues. Until one day you find out that your colleague, Fred Peters, who does the exact same job as you, is paid way more than you and gets more holiday pay. Suddenly, that job isn't as enjoyable anymore. And so you leave, and you've got to start a career on Twitch. And
Beard, we spoke about this.
I need a minute.
Our point is that focusing on others takes away from your own accomplishments and direction. Only compare yourself to your past self and focus on what matters to you and not what someone else has achieved.
And this all kind of ties into growth advice. And honestly, you should take all growth advice with a pinch of salt. Which is weird to say on a growth advice video. But this is the reason why for such a long time we've struggled to, either find the words to kind of put this video together or even do this video in the first place. Because only you truly know what feels right and what can work best for you.
So whether you want to be a rage streamer playing Apex Legends, an IRL streamer filming at conventions, or a chef streamer who's only burnt the house down 3 times, there's nothing else that we can suggest that will apply to everyone other than make sure that you enjoy yourself.
So when someone tells you that you must do X, Y, Z to grow on Twitch, that may apply to many streamers, but not specifically you. And I'm sure there's many streamers out there that have found huge success on Twitch without following that very same piece of advice. But I would be very, very surprised to find any successful content creator that won't at least admit that enjoying content creation and ensuring that you continue to enjoy content creation is absolutely key.
Thank you so much for watching, and I genuinely hope that we've been able to resonate with some of you and offer a little bit of insight that might help.
As always, if you want more help and advice videos as well as the kind of tech help and review videos, do let us know in the comments. And as always, hit the like and the subscribe and the bell and just clicky all the things and type in all the boxes. You know the drill, guys. Thank you so much.
See you all next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The microphone. You can go on the chair, that's fine.
Lovely.